This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Celebration of hope, pride, love. It is the kickoff of Pride Month. And as it is tradition, many cities around the Bay Area raised the rainbow flag. The epicenter of celebrations, of course, will be San Francisco's Castro District, the neighborhood that's rooted in LGBTQ culture and activism. And it will all culminate with the Pride Parade at the end of the month. But it has been an especially tough year for the community, with transgender rights, even drag performances, coming under attack across the country. The ACLU is tracking 491 of what it calls anti-LGBTQ bills in the U.S. that have either passed or are being considered. But it is a resilient community, and our Ryan Yamamoto joins us with a story of a very unique drag queen troupe that's now taking new precautions while entertaining.
Yeah, the Rice Rockettes, they formed 14 years ago at a time when there were only a handful of Asian Americans performing drag, and while today they still book gigs year-round, with the recent rise in anti-drag sentiment, including an attack on one of their own, they are now extremely cautious about when and who they perform for.
Time takes perfection.
This is 2 hours.
Hours of love, years of dedication.
It's been quite a long time, 2-3 years short of my 20-year anniversary.
Nearly 2 decades of devotion to become the artist known as Estee Longa.
She's feisty, failed makeup diva slash delisted old Hollywood icon who no one books her anymore because she's slapped too many directors in her time.
But Estee Longa is more than a queen. She is the founder of the Rice Rockettes, a group founded 14 years ago before there were many Asian Americans performing in drag.
Just the number of Asian drag performers in San Francisco was very small. Like, you can probably count them on one hand. We officially formed in 2009, and that's when we had our first booking as a club event as a group. It was wigs flying everywhere, there was confetti, and there were people falling and people doing all sorts of things. So it was pure chaos, but it was a lot of fun.
Rice Rockettes.
The fun building into a following, the Rice Rockettes making a national appearance in 2011 on America's Got Talent. Today, booking more than 50 gigs every year.
Drag culture has sort of like crept into the vernacular, the fashion, the makeup. It's just become very ubiquitous to like modern day culture.
But drag's newfound attention has come with newfound problems.
Did you guys call the cops?
Problems the Rice Rockettes know all too well when one of their own, Panda Dulce, became the victim of hate during a drag storytime event in June of last year. Our doll Lynn spoke to Panda Dulce about that scare.
Taunting me, calling me a groomer, a pedophile, a tranny, asking, interrogating the parents, why are you bringing your kids to this?
The confrontation has not stopped the Rice Rockettes, but it has made them more careful about the events they choose.
I'm more insistent about queens being by themselves and having people with them to gigs, and I don't take on certain gigs anymore because of it. So I think we are on a sort of heightened awareness.
Where today, Estee Longa and the Rice Rockettes feel they have to be more than just entertainers, but spokespeople for their art.
We do our jobs, trying to exist.
My big wish is just let people live their lives. You know, they're trying to go to work, they're trying to live their lives, they're trying to go to the bathroom, they're trying to play sports. And I think, if anything, just maybe if it's not your cup of tea, just move on.
It's a wish that will take more time.
You're doing it as long as I have been doing it.
Time to reach perfection, time to reach acceptance.
I had a chance to meet Estee and the Rice Rockettes during a Lunar New Year event, and I went straight up to him. I said, I have to tell your story, and it's a wonderful story, but I think she said it the best. They just want to exist. They just want to live.
And move on.
Yes, just move on. It's not your cup of tea. Move on.
That's a good takeaway on that.
Yeah. And all month long, we'll be highlighting the faces and voices of the LGBT community. And you're working on a story, too.
Yeah, we are all working on individual stories. And this one's interesting, Ryan, because we caught up with a barrel racer from the Bay Area. Now, he's part of the Golden State Gay Rodeo Association. Not a lot of people know that there are gay rodeos that everyone can participate in. So we're going to share more about the gay rodeos and highlight some of the competitors. And he's a pretty darn good barrel racer there. I wouldn't mess with him. So that was fun to join him and do an interview on horseback, of course.
Well, that's definitely your cup of tea, rodeo and horses, right?
I'll take that story. So yeah, but thank you for yours and bringing attention to it.
Looking forward to yours too.
All right, thank you, Ryan. All right, and we have so much more on all of the Pride Month celebrations around the Bay Area and the nation. Just head to KPIX.com or watch us streaming on the CBS News Bay Area app. All right, let's get to some other news. We are following around the Bay a potential series of stabbings in San Jose. We were at one scene near the Target on Hillsdale. Police tell us one person was stabbed and carjacked there, and a second was hit by a fleeing car. That happened around 3:30, and police think it may have been the same suspect in another stabbing 20 minutes earlier and 3 miles away at Cooser and Delwood. Both stabbing victims said to have life-threatening injuries. We will have much more on this investigation coming up at 11 o'clock. In San Francisco, 61-year-old Phuc Poi Lai made his first court appearance for a stabbing at a Chinatown bakery that left a woman critically hurt. He was out on parole for a previous attempted murder when the stabbing occurred on Monday. His public defense attorney says Lai has a long history of mental illness and that he's a victim himself of the flawed justice system.
The criminal justice system denied Mr. Lai access to proper mental health and preventative care.
Lai is due back in court at the end of the month. Across the Bay, a child is recovering after being shot in East Oakland. Police say it happened on 68th Avenue, not too far from Liberation Park last night. The 4-year-old was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. No word on any suspects or motive. A 60-unit affordable housing complex is on the way to San Jose. Units will cater to households that earn between 30% and 50% of San Jose's median income, and half will be reserved for rapid rehousing, helping homeless people transition into permanent housing quickly. All right, another big insurance company has stopped covering new customers here in California. The Chronicle reporting Allstate quietly paused new home and commercial policies last year. The same thing State Farm just announced it will be doing. Now, there are concerns that could drive up rates even higher in fire-prone areas, though more than 100 smaller companies are still doing business there. We're rafting on the Truckee River on hold for now, and not for the reason you might expect. It's not that the water from the melting snowpack is moving too fast. It's that there's not enough. The Chronicle reports federal water regulators are limiting releases from the Tahoe City Dam to keep from overwhelming the reservoirs downstream. Rafting companies say they might be able to salvage some sort of season much later in the summer. New pop-up cafe in Southern California has some people hopping mad. Others are jumping at the opportunity to eat with rabbits. Okay, the pop-up bunny cafe is exactly what it sounds like, a place where people can enjoy a cup of coffee while playing with some bunnies that are up for adoption. But rabbit rescue groups want it shut down, saying it's cruel and exploitive. All right, thanks for watching. We have to hop on out of here. See you at 11.